Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to Nerd Safari. I am Ellie, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about Moonstruck and how close it came to featuring a werewolf. Nick Cage, anything could happen.
Cher, Nicolas Cage, in a Norman Jewison film.
A la familia, eh?
Moonstruck.
Now, initially, Nicolas Cage's screen test did not impress the studio. His energy just didn't seem to fit, and they wanted to get someone else to play Ronnie, but Cher saw something in him. She insisted that he was the one to play that role. She felt that energy from him, the chaotic nature that Ronnie has, that Nicolas Cage shared. She threatened to quit unless he was hired, and after a few days, the studio did relent, and they hired him.
Where are you taking me?
To the bed.
Oh, God. Okay, I don't care. Take me to the bed.
Now, Cher herself had just done 2 back-to-back movies, Suspect and Witches of Eastwick, incredible movie. And she was so tired that she initially turned this role down. It was just too much to do a 3rd movie back-to-back-to-back. She also felt like she probably couldn't play a mousy bookkeeper because in real life she is such a lavish spender. I mean, it shows. She's Cher, of course. While filming between takes, Cher said she thought the movie was going to be a dud. She really was concerned that all of those things were contributing to what she perceived as a bad performance. But she actually went on to win an Oscar for her role in this movie and a Golden Globe for Best Actress.
You ruined my life.
That's impossible. You ruined my life.
Now, an earlier draft of this movie was titled The Bride and the Wolf. You can see where I'm leading with this one. The director said The Bride and the Wolf, it sounds like a horror film. Nick Cage's ears perk up. So we had a big battle about it, and it ended up being called Moonstruck. But where did that come from? I mean, you're like, Moonstruck. The writer was convinced that it's about the moon. Everybody's talking about the moon. The father's talking about the moon, the full moon, the power of the moon.
Look, it's Cosmo's moon.
We keep shooting the moon. It should be called something. What is it? That moon is being struck. Moonstruck.
The moon brings the woman to the man, capisci?
So he said, that's a good title. We called it Moonstruck. Makes sense. Keeps it simple.
But under the moon, that's another story.
But going back to where the wolf topic, where does this come in? You know what I'm going to say. Going along with the wolf theme, Nick Cage said he desired to speak like Jean Marais in Beauty and the Beast. He said he had that accent and his voice was very gravelly. And I thought of my character in Moonstruck like a wolf. Obviously, who wouldn't? He's a wolf, there's a moon. Like a wolf who spoke with a growl, he said. But that is not where it ended. He said, I was talking like that in the movie and I got a call from director Norman Jewison. And he said, Nick, the dailies, they're not looking good. I'm not feeling this. It's not working. And then Nick Cage starts to hear the names of other actors who are kind of Nick Cage, like maybe don't have this wolf fixation, and he's thinking he's going to get fired. Sensibly, uncharacteristically, he decided not to be a wolf in the movie and dropped the voice, decided to play along. I'm glad he still has that chaotic energy, but he's not being a wolf. That makes no sense.
You got a love bite on your neck. Your life's going down the toilet.
Now, while shooting the kitchen climax scene, the cast couldn't get the timing right. The director said Cage threw a chair at another actor, like not in the scene, he just caged out. Cher was threatening to report Jewison to the Screen Actors Guild for keeping them through lunch, depriving them of meals. He was just trying to push them, but he just pushed them a bit too far. Theodore Chalapain Jr., who played Cher's grandfather, walked into the room and he told them to calma, calma, calma. This is a Fado farce. In a Fado farce, we pull everything together in the last scene. And that is what they did. That just brought everything together, united the cast. They pulled together and they finished that scene. after a very challenging time.
Now you talk.
Director Norma Josden was relieved that the scene did come together, but he was fined by the Actors Union for not allowing his actors to go to lunch until they finished their scene. I'm pretty sure that depriving people of food is not generally considered good behavior by directors.
I'm confused.
So, enjoy this movie. It's a fun one. Lots of energy. Remember how New York used to be? It's a weird romantic classic.
Isn't it romantic?
And please, please, please remember to tip your delivery people, otherwise they may distract you at a vital moment and then you've lost a hand. And probably a fiance, because apparently that's the thing.
You love him, Loretta? Ma, I love him awful. Oh, God, that's too bad.
Thank you again from Nerd Safari. Please like and subscribe, and we will come back soon with more movies.
Shut up and sit down.